The first category is all or none thinking. And this is a habit of thinking, which is a trap that leads us to think that either we do everything all the time, or we never do something, and that there's no middle ground in between. For example, in diabetes, we may feel that we need to test our blood sugars and manage our diabetes perfectly. And if we can't do it perfectly, then we will never be successful and we shouldn't even try. And so when we work with this automatic thought, we want to try to find the middle ground between all or none and reframe that as sometimes I'm very good at managing my blood sugars. Other times I have difficulty. What can I do when I have difficulty? What kinds of support can I get? Another example of automatic thoughts are overgeneralization. That is, taking a specific situation and magnifying that so that it is an example of all situations. For example, if I have a high blood sugar reading when I test my blood sugars, I might conclude, when I'm using this cognitive distortion when I'm depressed, that, aha, this is proof that I will never be able to get my blood sugars under control. It's representative of all of my blood sugars, and so I shouldn't even bother to test anymore. This is a trap of thinking because it doesn't provide us with additional information where we might have other blood sugars readings that are better and that is representative of the full spectrum of what's actually happening with our bodies. Another example of automatic thoughts that can get in our way when we're depressed is what we call magical thinking. That is, that we make assumptions about what will happen in the future, or we make assumptions about other people that may or may not be true. So in the example of waiting for your friend for dinner who is late, if we make the assumption that my friend never really liked me and that I'm not a lovable person, then we might have the experience of being very cold to our friend when she is able to arrive. And that would be an example of not checking things out to find out new information. If we then learned that our friend had a flat tire, that might change our appraisal of the whole situation. We might think differently about our friend, and we might also think differently about ourselves, that this was not about our friend's lack of commitment to our friendship, but that it was about an external situation that happens to people all the time.